Good evening. Thanks for choosing to be here on this Friday night. You live in a world, in a city of so many great choices. You know, you could be up in Kingwood with Christopher Hedges, or you could be holding off until tomorrow night, because that's where I'm going to be, is tomorrow night. He's going to be at the Houston Peace and Justice Center's University of Houston Peacemaker Gala. Anybody else going to be at that tomorrow night? Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, anybody listen to KPFT? Is that how you found out about this? Show of hands? Okay. Not bad. How many people used a student ID to get in tonight? I did. Okay. That's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm Duane Bradley, KPFT General Manager. If you don't recognize the voice, I know you don't recognize the face. That's what I love about radio. So, I'm very pleased to be here with you tonight because I got a sneak preview. I had lunch with Richard Wolff today, and, well, the food was great. I need to thank the sponsors of this evening. There's a guy hanging around here named Ben August. Oh, right here in the front. Ben is responsible for making sure that Professor Wolff was here today. And so I want y'all to give him a good... And I'd like a quick show of hands. How many of y'all are actually members of KPFT? Like voting members? Okay, thank you, thank you. All right. How many of y'all have gotten a ballot in the mail? Not as many as just then. Okay. Whatever you do, it's really important that you vote for the Board of Directors of Pacifica, the KPFT Board of Directors, the local station Board of Directors. And it's not so much who you vote for, though it is who you vote for, but that you actually participate in the process. And even if all you do is mail the ballot back in without marking off a single name, just get us to at least the quorum that we need to manifest a valid election. As sad as it is to say, Pacifica, what I would think would have an activism return rate of 80 or 90 or 99%, struggles to break 10. What does that say about our society? It says bad things. So I hope you voted in Pacifica's election. I hope you voted in the election that we just held here in the city of Houston. And again, I'm so very happy to welcome you here tonight. I think you're going to learn some interesting things. Of course, Professor Wolff and his economic update program are broadcast every single Monday at 9 o'clock on KPFT. 9 in the morning, right after the Open Journal show. Does anybody listen to Open Journal? I'm not really asking for a whole lot there, but I'm just curious about whether or not it's worth the investment of the energy. There's a lot of people who put a lot of energy into producing that show. I get to just kind of show up and talk with people and have a great time. And sometimes I get to talk with you too, and that's a wonderful thing too. So I'd like to thank all the volunteers and staff members who have made tonight work, particularly our development director, Robin Lewis, our membership coordinator, Leah Casey. We've got our staff photographer, Wally James from the Progressive Forum, who is pure gold. We also have, from Politics Done Right, Egberto Willies is videographer of the evening. Of course, T.C. Smythe was one of the very first board members of KPFT's back in 2003. And there are a number of other board members who are here tonight. I want to thank all of you who have given so generously of your time, and programmers who have given of their time, and all the volunteers without which KPFT honestly wouldn't exist. So with that being said, you're here for a reason, and it's not to listen to me. It's to listen to this important conversation from Professor Richard Wolff. His economic update has been on KPFT for a number of years now. We're happy that you chose to spend your Friday night with him. I know you're going to learn some things. I know the times are tough. And even in the midst of what he's about to tell you, which is that we're not in a great place and it's going to be hard for us to get out of it, together we can do this. And with KPFT, we can keep ourselves informed. We can keep our community together a little bit better if we work together. That's what community is all about. So that being said, please give it up for a man I'm very happy to introduce to you, Professor Richard Wolff.